first of all, let's talk about the difference between trading and investing.
Yeah.
So trading is short term. Investing is medium to longer term. That's when I say trading, what I'm talking about is taking a position on like a 1 day or even a week at most. That's what trading is. It's basically taking and mostly it's also using higher risk products, which uses leverage because then you don't have to put as much in. But the idea is, and there are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of different people in the UK right now that are actively trading. They do it with XTB, they do it with our competitors, and it's great for them. They know what they're doing and they feel confident enough to do it. So you really have to figure out what sort of works for you, whether you can handle short term or whether you're much more suited for longer. Majority of people are more suited towards medium and longer term, which is why trading is still relatively, it's a niche area. Not just in the UK, but in Europe as well. So when I'm talking about trading, this is what I mean. It's more tied to that kind of niche. In terms of investing, again, it comes down to like, what are your goals? Are you and the simplest way to start is to treat investing in exactly the same way as you save money. The biggest percentage of people that save money right now, the biggest percentage of them do it in like an automated way.
Okay.
What I mean by that is that every single month they put money into a savings pot. So their mentality is actually already there.
Yeah.
They're already thinking, so why are they doing it? Why are they putting because they're building to something.
Yeah.
That means that they're already creating the mechanics of what they do with every pound that they earn from their employer or from whatever revenue source they get it from. They're thinking, right, I now treating my money seriously and professionally. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this amount every single month into a savings pot. The majority of people who are savers are doing that. So all we need to do is take that same mentality, but think of it more as an investing account and treat it in the same kind of way. And they'll already be like 2 or 3 steps ahead of someone who isn't doing that and starting afresh as well.
Okay. So there is such a range then of like what you can get out of investing, your personality, what you're aiming for, your goals. What would you say to somebody who, and these people say this to me a lot, what if I lose money? Am I going to lose money? Is it going to be something that, because even for somebody who's never done it, even if they're taking a long-term approach, they're choosing sensible things, they're being strategic in their approach to it, they're not choosing risky options, there's still that fear of losing money. What would you say to that person?
I'd flip it. I'd flip the conversation. Okay. So I would say, what about the fear of missing out? I'm not talking about FOMO, buying a stock that's rallying 30%. What I'm talking about is, what about the fear of not investing? The fear of the yield that your money, your hard-earned money that you've paid taxes on, that can earn you over a long period of time if you're not investing. Because, okay, there is always the risk of losing money. It's ingrained, and this is an area that I would love to work with the regulator on, because I think it's ingrained. It's this back of a cigarette risk warning that is ingrained in our personality. Go, okay, I see an ad about investing or an investing app. Be careful, capital at risk. Like, that's really telling me I'm losing money. And I think we really have to be careful how we and the words and how we communicate, because that same risk warning doesn't say, by the way, if your money's in a bank and you're earning less than the interest, you're already losing money.
Yeah.
There's no risk warnings for savings accounts, really, are there? So I think we have to be careful with this. But I would flip it and say, what about the fear of actually not putting your money to work and earning a yield? What about the fear of letting your money sit in a bank account where actually it's being diluted? So I think we have to change the conversation.